Welcome to English Couch.
Hi, Priya. I'm so glad you're here today. I really need some help. I've been having video calls with my international colleagues and clients more and more, but I always feel nervous and uncomfortable. The problem is, I don't know the small phrases and the polite words that people use. Sometimes I feel awkward and I'm worried that I sound strange or unfriendly.
Oh, Maya, I completely understand how you feel. Video calls are different from face to face conversations, and they can feel awkward, especially when you're talking to people you don't know very well or people from different countries. But here's the good news, there are just a few key phrases and expressions that will help you feel much more confident and natural. Once you know these phrases, everything becomes easier. That's so good to hear. I really need this. What kinds of situations should I prepare for? Great question. Think about a typical video call from beginning to end. There's the moment when you join and everyone's getting connected. Then there's the actual conversation where people are talking and sharing ideas. Then there are the moments when the connection has problems. And finally, there's the end of the call. In each of these moments, there are useful phrases that will make you sound natural and help the conversation flow smoothly.
Okay, let's start at the beginning. What should I do and say when I first join the call?
Perfect. So you've joined the meeting, you can see other people on the screen, but not everyone is there yet. This is the perfect time to check the basic things. The most important phrase is, "Can everyone hear me okay?" This is natural, friendly, and it shows that you care about making sure the conversation works well. You can also say, "Is everyone there?" or "Can everyone see me?" These are all very common starting phrases.
That sounds easy, but what if people are quiet? What if no one responds right away?
Good observation. Sometimes people are just still joining or they're multitasking and haven't noticed you yet. You could wait a moment and then say something like, "I'll give everyone a moment to get settled," or just move forward with a greeting. You could say, "Welcome everyone, thanks for joining," or "Thanks for taking the time to be here." This is polite and sets a friendly tone for the whole meeting.
I like
That. It's friendly but professional. It doesn't sound too formal or too casual.
Exactly, that's the sweet spot. And if someone new joins later during the call, you can greet them too. Say something like, "Welcome, glad you could make it," or just a quick, "Hi Sarah, great to see you." This makes people feel welcome and valued. It's a small gesture, but it shows you're paying attention.
Now, let's talk about the problems. I have connection issues all the time. Sometimes the audio's bad, sometimes the video freezes, sometimes I just can't hear what people are saying. I get so confused and embarrassed. I don't want people to think I'm not paying attention.
This is actually very, very common on video calls, especially international ones. You're not alone at all. Almost everyone experiences this. And here's the thing, people understand completely. They know that video calls are not perfect. Internet connections drop, audio gets fuzzy, so don't feel embarrassed. There are specific phrases for every situation, and native speakers use them all the time.
Okay, I'm ready. What's the first phrase I need to know?
If you couldn't hear something, the basic phrase is, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" But the reason is important too because it explains what happened. For example, if the connection was bad, you say, "Sorry, could you repeat that? You cut out for a second." Now, cut out is a very specific phrase. It means the sound stopped suddenly or became unclear, like the audio just disappeared for a moment.
Oh, so cut out is specifically about the audio stopping. I didn't know that was a phrase.
Yes, exactly. Cut out is very, very common on video calls. You will hear native English speakers say this constantly. You can say, "You cut out there," or "I think you cut out for a second," or "Sorry, your audio cut out." It's one of the most useful phrases for video calls, and it's simple and natural sounding.
That's really helpful. What else can I say if something goes wrong, but I'm not sure what?
Great question. Sometimes the problem is not that they cut out, but that the video froze or you lost connection completely. You can say, "I think we lost connection for a moment," or "It looks like your video froze." If you got disconnected from the entire call, you can say, "I got disconnected for a second, sorry about that." Or, "Did anyone else have a connection drop?" These are all very normal things to say on video calls.
These are so useful. So when the video freezes, I say the video froze, and when the audio stops, I say it cut out. That makes sense.
Perfect, you've got it exactly. The video froze means the picture stopped moving. The audio cut out means the sound disappeared or got interrupted. These two phrases will cover 90% of your technical problems. Oh, and if you want to check if everything is working again, you can say, "Can you hear me now?" or "Are you there?" to make sure the connection is back to normal.
Got it. But what if I can hear them fine, but I just didn't understand what they said? Not because of the connection, but because they were speaking too fast or using words I don't know.
That's a different situation, and it's important to handle it differently. In this case, you can say, "Could you repeat that, please?" or "Could you say that again?" But you can also be more specific about the problem. If they're speaking too fast, say, "Could you speak a bit more slowly?" or "Sorry, that was quick. Can you say that again?" If they used a word or phrase you don't know, say, "I'm sorry, could you explain what you mean by that?" or "What do you mean by that term?" All of these are polite and totally normal things to say.
I worry about this one. Will people think I'm not smart if I ask them to repeat things or ask them to slow down?
Absolutely not. I can promise you that. Professional people and educated people understand that video calls are challenging. They understand that English might not be your first language. And honestly, it's much, much better to ask for clarity than to pretend you understand and then be confused later or make mistakes. Asking questions is actually a sign of confidence and professionalism, not weakness. People respect you more when you ask for clarity.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Now, what about when we're in the middle of the conversation? How do I participate? How do I add my own ideas without interrupting?
Great question. In video calls, it's sometimes harder to know when to speak because you can't see body language and nonverbal signals the same way as in person. If you want to add something to what someone is saying, you can say, "Sorry, can I jump in?" or "I'd like to add something to that." Or "Just to add to what you said." These phrases are polite and show that you respect what the other person was saying. They also signal that you want to contribute.
I like those phrases. They're polite but clear. What if I want to make sure people are understanding what I'm saying?
If you're explaining something important or complex, you can check in by saying, "Does that make sense?" or "Is everyone following?" or "Does everyone understand so far?" This invites questions and makes sure you're not talking past people or using vocabulary that's too difficult. It also shows that you care about whether people understand, which is very professional and considerate.
What about screen sharing? I have to share my screen sometimes for presentations, and I never know what to say or how
To
to.
handle it.
Screen sharing is a huge part of modern business video calls. Before you share, say, "Can I share my screen?" or "I'm going to share my screen now." Then, after you've started sharing, definitely say, "Can everyone see my screen?" or "Is the share working okay?" This is important because sometimes the screen doesn't share properly or people have trouble seeing it. And as you're presenting, you can guide people by saying, "Can everyone see this section here?" or "Are you looking at the chart on the left?" This helps people follow along.
That's really clear. Those phrases make me feel like I have control of the situation and like I'm being a good presenter.
Exactly, and that's what professional communication is all about. You're guiding the conversation, making sure everyone is on the same page, and checking that everything is working well. These simple phrases do that perfectly. They show leadership.
And consideration for the group. Okay, so now we're getting toward the end of the call. How should I wrap things up? What should I say to close things out politely and professionally?
This is important. How you end a call creates a lasting impression, just like a handshake at the end of an in-person meeting. The simplest and most common ending is, "Thanks everyone, talk soon," or "Thanks for your time." If you want to be more formal or professional, you can say, "Thank you for this discussion, everyone. Great to connect with you." Or if you want to be friendly and warm, say, "Thanks so much, everyone. I really enjoyed this." Or, "Thanks, everyone. Great to chat with you." Pick whichever feels most natural.
Those are all nice options. What if I'm taking notes or if I'm going to send something after the call?
Perfect opportunity. Say, "I'll send you the notes from this call," or "I'll follow up with an email," or "I'm going to send everyone a summary." This shows that you're taking the meeting seriously and that you're going to do what you said you would do. It also sets expectations. People really appreciate that because they know they'll hear from you again and you're keeping track of action items.
What if I have to leave early before the call ends?
That happens all the time in business. You should let people know you have to go before you just disappear. Say something like, "I'm sorry I have to jump off now," or "I have another meeting, so I need to leave in a moment." If it's a more casual call, you can say, "I'm going to have to head out, but thanks for including me," or "I'll catch you next time." This is polite and doesn't leave people wondering where you went or if there's a problem.
That makes sense. It's respectful to give warning.
Exactly. And here's one more thing that's often forgotten. After the call ends, if it was with important people or clients, you can send a quick message like, "Great to chat with you today," or "Thanks again for making time for this." A small message like that keeps the relationship warm and professional, and it shows follow-up. People remember that kind of thing.
Okay, so let me make sure I have all of this straight. When I start a call, I say, "Can everyone hear me?" When there's a connection problem, I say something like, "You cut out," or "I lost connection for a moment." When I don't understand, I ask them to repeat or speak more slowly. When I want to contribute, I say, "Can I jump in?" When I share my screen, I check if everyone can see it. And when I'm done, I say, "Thanks, everyone. Talk soon." Is that the right way to think about it? Perfect. You've summarized it beautifully and completely.
And there's one more important thing that ties everything together. Remember that almost everyone feels nervous on international video calls. You're not alone. Even native English speakers feel uncomfortable sometimes. So be yourself, be polite, ask questions when you need to, and don't be afraid to say, "I don't understand," or "Can you slow down?" The people you're calling with want you to understand. They want the meeting to go well, because when everyone understands, everything works better.
Talking through all of this with you, I already feel so much more confident. These phrases feel natural now. I'm actually excited to use them on my next call. I'm so happy to hear that. That's exactly what I was hoping for. These are the real phrases that real people use every day on video calls.
You're not learning anything strange or formal. You're learning what people actually say. And the more you use these phrases, the more natural they'll become. Before you know it, you won't even have to think about them.
Thank you so much, Priya. This has been really, really helpful. I feel ready now. I'm going to go and do my next video call with confidence. You're very welcome, Maya. I'm so excited for you.
I can't wait to hear how it goes. Remember, you've got this. You're going to do great on your video calls. Just be yourself, be polite, and enjoy connecting with people around the world. That's what video calls are all about. Thank you for listening to English Couch.